Hi, Anjama. I looked and looked for fairy books and princess books and stuff, but I really couldn't find one. But I thought this one you'll really love. So it's called The Empty Doll's House. It's by Enid Blyton. And it was given to mommy for one of her birthdays. So there it says, Happy birthday, Happy New Year, Aarti. And it was given by Nidya's kids, Aruna and Aparna. Okay, so here's the story. Let's read, Kanna. Enid Blyton's The Empty Doll's House. Sally had a lovely little doll's house on Christmas Day. She looked at it standing there at the foot of her bed. It had a blue front door with a knocker that really knocked, and it had 4 small windows with lace curtains. "Oh, it's lovely," said Sally. "Won't my Belinda Jane love to live there? She's small enough to fit it properly." But when she opened the front of the doll's house, Sally got a shock. It was empty. There was no furniture at all. She was disappointed. A doll's house can't be played with unless it has furniture inside, and Sally wanted to play with it. Also, Belinda Jane couldn't possibly live there if it was empty. She must at least have a bed, a chair, and a table to have her meals on. Sally showed the house to Belinda Jane. Belinda looked sad when she saw it was empty. Who's Belinda? That's her doll's name, right? Okay. "Never mind, I'll save up my money and buy some furniture," said Sally. "Maybe I'll get some money for a present." But she didn't. All her aunts and uncles gave her Christmas presents of toys and books, and nobody gave her money at all. See what all she got? She got a toy phone, she got a teddy bear, and she got all of that stuff, but she didn't get money which she can buy the furniture with. It was Granny who'd given her the doll's house. When she came to eat Christmas dinner, she spoke to Sally about the house. "I didn't put any furniture in it, dear," she said. "I thought you'd find it more fun to buy some yourself and furnish it bit by bit." "Yes, it will be fun to do that," said Sally. "Only it'll take such a long time, Granny, because I spent all my money on Christmas presents, and I only have 50 pence a week." She only gets 50 pence a week. When Sally got her first 50 pence, she went to the toy shop and looked at the doll's furniture. There she is looking at the furniture. Look at that in the little toy shop. She saw a cardboard box, and it was a dear little bed, 2 chairs, a table, and a wardrobe. Think of that. But oh dear, it cost £3. That's probably about $30, I'm thinking, Anjama. And there was nothing at all that 50 pence could buy. Sally was almost in tears. "Now don't be a baby," said Mummy. "Everything comes to those who wait patiently. Don't get cross and upset. If you can't have what you want, it will come." Sally was not a very patient person, and she hated waiting for things she really wanted. But she always believed what Mummy said. So she told Belinda Jane they must both be patient, and maybe they would get the furniture somehow in the end. Sally was excited next day. She was going to a party, and there was to be a Christmas tree. It was sure to have a nice big one with a present for everyone, and there would be games and crackers and ice cream. Lovely. She went to the party in her best blue frock. Look at her in her blue dress, Anjama. "Hello, Sally," cried Eileen, dancing up to her. "There's going to be a prize for every game, did you know? And it's to be money. I hope I win a prize. It's Mom's birthday next week and I want to buy her some flowers. Sally was pleased about the prizes. If only she could win some money, she would be able to buy the furniture for Belinda Jane. They played musical chairs. Sally didn't win because a little boy pushed her out of her chair and she didn't like to push back. They played Hunt the Thimble, but Sally could never see the thimble first, so she didn't win a prize at all. Now, I mustn't get cross or upset, Sally said to herself. I must be patient, but I've missed my chance. What a pity. After tea, the children were taken into another room, and there was the Christmas tree, reaching up to the ceiling, hung with presents from top to bottom. Just about the middle of the tree, there hung a cardboard box, the box of furniture Sally had seen in the toy shop. Her heart jumped for joy. Now surely her patience would have its reward. Surely she'd get that lovely box of dolls' furniture. Can you see that lovely blue box, Anjama? That's the one with the furniture. Sally could hardly wait for the presents to be given out. She had good manners, so she didn't like to ask for the box of furniture. She just stood nearby, hoping it would be hers. But to her disappointment, it wasn't given to her. She was handed a box of tiny motor cars instead. Sally could have cried, but she said thank you and went to the corner, trying not to feel upset. I wanted to win a prize and I didn't. I wanted to have the furniture off the tree and I didn't, she thought. What's the good of being patient? I don't get what I want, however patient I am. I feel like shouting and stomping. But Sally didn't shout or stomp because she knew better. She just sat and looked at the little motor cars and didn't like them a bit. Who do you think will like the motor cars, Anj? Tambu, of course, right? A girl called Fanny came up to her. She held the box of furniture in her hand. She sat down beside Sally and looked at the motor cars. Oh, aren't they lovely? She said. I do like them. I got this doll's furniture. Look, isn't it silly? Well, I think it's lovely, said Sally. How can you think it's silly? It's silly for me because I don't have a doll's house, said Fanny. I have got a toy garage. I had it for Christmas. It's only got one car and I do want some more. That's why I like your present and hate mine. So what do you think they do? Let's guess, okay? I had a doll's house for Christmas without any furniture and I haven't got a garage, said Sally. Can't you give me the furniture and I'll give you the motor cars? We could ask Eileen's mom and see if she minds. She bought all the presents for us. They ran to Eileen's mom and asked her. She smiled at them. Of course, change your presents if you want to, she said. I think it would be most sensible. I would have given you the furniture, Sally, and you the cars, Fanny, if I'd known about the doll's house and the garage. The little girls were so pleased. Fanny took the cars home to her toy garage and Sally raced home with her doll's furniture. It went into the doll's house and looked beautiful. There you go, Belinda Jane, said Sally. Now you can move in. You've got a bed, some chairs, a wardrobe for your clothes, and a table to have meals on. I'll buy you a little cooker as soon as I can. Belinda Jane was pleased. She looked sweet, sitting on one of the chairs, and even sweeter, tucked up in the little bed. Mommy came to look. Sally gave her a great big hug. Mommy, you were right about waiting patiently. I kept on being disappointed, but I wouldn't get cross or upset. Then suddenly the furniture just came to me. Wasn't it lucky? It was, said Mommy. Tomorrow I'll give you some bits and pieces and you can make carpets for Belinda Jane. She liked that. You should see Sally's doll's house now. She saved up her money and bought a little lamp, a cooker, another bed, a cupboard for the kitchen, two more chairs, and a washstand. I really wouldn't mind living in that doll's house myself. There you go, Anjama. I hope you enjoyed Enid Blyton's The Empty Doll's House. Bye, Dakota.